Okay, go ahead. Okay, I'll read 29 and 30. Then he told them a parable. Look at the fig tree and all the other trees. When they sprout leaves, you see for yourselves, knowing that summer is now near. So now, Tung, this all took place over in the country of Israel. So I think the climate in Israel is maybe a little bit like North Vietnam. In the wintertime, it can get kind of cool, but the summertime is very good for growing things. So one thing they grow is fig trees. So Tung, you'll have to look on the map and find the little country of Israel. It's over by beside the Mediterranean Sea, and not far from Iran and Iraq and Egypt and Jordan. Okay, go ahead and read that, Kiet.
Then he told them a parable. Look at the fig tree and on the other trees. When they sprout leaves, you see for yourselves and know that summer is now near.
Oh, very good. Just that little word, za. Everybody, yeah, that's it. Yeah, just keep saying that. I think when a person is reading or talking, it's just so easy to say but try to say the. When you see that word coming up.
Yes.
And then the more you kind of slow down and say the word the, then the more it will be printed. People, you will say the word, you'll say the other trees. Okay, very good. Okay, Lily, you read 29:30.
Then he told them a parable. Look at the fig tree and all the other trees. When they sprout leaves, you will see for yourself and know that summer is now near.
Very good, very good. Okay, now I'm going to read 31 and 32. Now, Lily, I'm going to get you to read first, but I want you to read a little slower, okay?
Okay. 31. So,
Yeah.
answer you, when you see these things happening, know that the kingdom of God is near. I tell you the truth. This generation will not pass away until all these things take place.
Very good, kid. Yeah, your pronunciation, very good.
Thank you.
Just that your reading maybe is a little kind of jerky, but that'll be your next challenge, is just to make your reading a little more smooth, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, but your pronunciation is very good. Okay, Mr. Hung.
Tung.
Yes.
Tum, yeah.
31.
31 and 32.
Yes. So also you, when you see these things happening, know that the kingdom of God is near. I tell you the truth, this generation will not pass away until all these things take place.
Oh, Dang Zoi, very good. Just that's very good. You
Yes, thank
you
you.
learned your lesson very quickly about the TH sound. Yeah. And now let's see now. I want to look at the generation. This there's that word generation. Generation.
Generation.
Yeah, so that TION sound is it's just about always pronounced shun, SHUN, okay? Shun.
Shun.
Yeah. So here it means a group of people. And really here Jesus meant the Jewish people or the Jewish race. So, okay. Now, 33 and 34. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Okay. But be on your guard so that your hearts are not weighed down with dissipation and drunkenness and the worries of this life, and that day close down upon you suddenly like a trap. Okay, Lily? 33 and 34. And try not to read too fast, Lily.
Yes. For heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. But be on your guard so that your hearts are not weighted down with discipline and
Drunkenness.
drunkenness and the worries of this life, and that day close down upon you suddenly like a trap.
Okay, now you were tricked on one word there. It's weighed down, not weighted down, but weighed down. Okay, yeah, weighed, and that's just W long A-D, weighed. So I weighed myself last night, and I weigh 110 kilograms. Come tote, not good. Okay, and now this word dissipation, it means, well, you can look across in the Vietnamese version, okay? And I think it means like doing things in excess, having big parties and spending lots of money, doing things in excess, okay? And then we all know drunkenness. I'm going to write that one down. Drunkenness. What did you find out in the dictionary for dissipation? Drunkenness. Well, we all know what that is in Vietnam. Drunk. We see lots of drunk people. Not so many drunk people, but I have seen lots. One time when I was in Hanoi, I stopped at a red light, and a man beside me stopped at the red light. But he was so drunk, he couldn't keep his motorbike upright, so he just fell over. So
you should go away from him.
So a couple men, they got his motorbike standing up, and they put him back on his motorbike, and when the light turned green, they gave him a push, and away he went. I couldn't believe it. I should have had a movie of that. So that's why there's so many people killed in Vietnam on motorbikes. I think half of them are drunk when they get killed.
Yes.
And I wouldn't doubt that probably, I don't know what percentage, but I would say there's a lot more men get killed on motorbikes than women. I've found that ladies are more careful than men. And I don't think there's as many ladies drinking or riding a motorbike when they're drunk as there are men. Okay, now your turn, Kiet, 33 and 34.
Heaven and earth will pass away, but my works will never pass away. But be on your guard so that your hearts are not weighed down with dissipation. Dissipation, that's right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and drunkenness, and the worries of this life, and that they close down upon you suddenly like a trap.
You know, you don't worry about that word dissipation. I've never seen that word used too often. But drunkenness, that's a very common word. Now, there's this word here, down. You got to be careful to make sure you get that N on the end, okay?
Down.
Down, yeah, down.
Yeah, down.
So like, yeah. Oftentimes we say, I am going downtown, okay? Yeah. So then, in that case, we want to make sure you get, so it's so easy to say downtown, but I'm going downtown, okay? Yeah. Right. So just be careful of those N's on the end there, down. Okay. Tung,
Yeah.
33, 34.
Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. But be on your guard, so that your hearts are not weighed down with dissipation and drunkenness and the worries of this life, and that they close down upon you suddenly like a trap.
Yeah, okay. Now, you had the same trouble with that word down. Got to get the N on the end. Down, down.
Down,
Yeah, say downtown.
downtown,
No, downtown.
downtown,
That's pretty good. Yeah. Downtown.
downtown.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, good. And then this word guard, up here at the beginning. So the U is silent. Just guard. Be on guard. Okay?
Guard,
No, guard. Now
Guard.
that's a little difficult too, because when you get that R and D sound together, it's difficult. Guard.
guard,
It's the same as this case. In this situation, word. Okay, now word. Okay, and
Word.
it's so word. It's so easy just to say word, but word. Okay. Okay.
Word.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, 35 and 36. For it will overtake all who live on the face of the whole earth. But stay alert at all times, praying that you may have strength to escape all these things that must happen, and to stand before the Son of Man. Okay, Lily?
Yes, for it will overtake all who live on the face of the whole earth. But stay alert at all times, praying that you may have strength
Mhm.
to escape all these things that must happen, and to stand before the Son of Man.
Yes. I think, Lily, the only word that you're a little bit off, that could improve a little, is the word the. Live on the face of the earth. Face of the whole earth. That word is used so often. And, you know, when you say the word, everybody understands what you're saying. But I think the more you can get it correct, the better your English will be. Okay? Go ahead, kid.
35.
Yeah.
For it will overtake all who live on the face of the whole earth. But stay alert at all times, praying that you may have strength to escape on these things that must happen, and to stand before the Son of Man.
Very good, kid. Your pronunciation it's amazing. Okay, now I tell you what, just this word here, time. Let's see, where's that? 35. Oh yeah, this word, time. Make sure when you say that word that you open your mouth. Time. Okay. Time. Yeah. T, long I.
Time.
Yeah, time. There's a little tendency to say time, but time. That I has to come from way down deep in your throat here, down below.
Time.
Yeah, that's it. Dang Zoi. Whoop. See now, if I get this thing close to me, whoop, I'll put my finger over the camera. Yeah, so down here, time. Good. Okay. Okay, tongue, 35, 36.
Yes. For it will overtake all who live on the face of the whole earth. But stay alert at all times, praying that you may have strength to escape on the things that might happen, and to stand before the Son of Man.
Now that word strength, you all, I think you all got it pretty close. And then the word alert, you got to get that, make sure you get the T on the end. Alert. And the word time. Now, strength. I don't think that G is hardly pronounced. Let's see. Whoop. Strength. I think I'd almost have to look in the dictionary, but I don't think that G is pronounced. Strength. Maybe not. Just a second. I got to look that up in the dictionary. Strength. I'm still learning English.
Yeah.
I'm still learning English. Never finished learning English. Okay. Strength. Oh. No, it's they don't have any G. Strength. Yeah. Here, now I'll just play it to you how it sounds in my dictionary.
Strength.
Yeah. Strength. Yeah. So there's no G in it. Okay. Learn something today. Strength. Okay. Now, I don't know why I put that there, tum. Anyway, it's there. Okay, that's very good. Now, 37, 38, Lily. So every day Jesus was teaching in the temple courts, but at night he went and stayed on the Mount of Olives. And all the people came to hear him early in the morning to listen to him in the temple courts. Go ahead, Lily, 37, 38. Lily
Yes,
oi.
yes. So every day Jesus was teaching in the temple court, but at night he went and stayed at the Mount of Olives. And all the people came to him early in the morning to listen to him in the temple courts.
Yeah. Now, did you hear the way Lily says that word the? Yeah, even though she says it quite fast, she's got it pretty good. The. But she started learning how to say this word the when she was a young girl. And so now she's got it right. And seems like sometimes we get, when we get a habit, it's very hard to change it. So many Vietnamese that speak English, some English here in Vietnam, they have said da for so many years. It's very, very difficult to get your brain to say the instead of da. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, kid.
So every day Jesus was teaching in the temple courts, but at night he went and stayed on the Mount of Olives, and all the people came to him early in the morning to listen to him in the temple courts.
Yeah, okay. You know that. So you see how important that word "the" is, and you've got it very good too, Kiet. You've got it very good. Now let's see. What there's a couple words here. Early, yeah, early,
Or
early,
early,
yeah.
early.
So you see the A is silent. It's not early, but early. So you just have to remember that in this strange English language. Came, yeah, here. Early. So the A is silent, so it's just
Mhm.
Lee. Yeah.
Early.
So that's quite, yeah, early. That's very tricky. And then, now, I'll get this thing closer to me. When you say the word people, you gotta, when you say that pull, you gotta kind of stretch your lips. People. People.
People.
Yeah, that's it. And then your tongue seems to end up against the top of your mouth. People. Yeah. And the same thing with the word temple. Temple. Yeah. So any word that ends in L, it's the same thing. Yeah. Same thing.
The tongue will
Okay.
be on the top of the mouth.
Yeah. At the end of the word, people.
People.
It ends up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or temple.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like vessel.
Mhm.
A vessel is a bottle or pot. Vessel. Any word that ends in L.
Vessel.
Vessel. Yeah. Okay. The tongue.
Yes. So every day Jesus was teaching in the temple courts, but at night he went and stayed on the Mount of Olives, and all the people came to him early in the morning to listen to him in the temple courts.
Yeah. Okay. Try that word again. People. People.
People.
No, you're sort of saying people, but people. People.
People.
Cười lên.
Yeah. You got to tongue. You got to stretch your lips like that. P, and then pull.
People.
Pull.
No. Okay. Tongue. Just say the word. Here now. Just say the word pull. Whoops. Sorry. Here. Now. Just say this word, P-U-L-L, pull, pull.
Pull.
Don't pull, pull,
Pull.
pull. Yeah. Okay, that's getting better. Now, Tung, what you do is that you write that word down, people, temple, and pull, and you look those words up in your Webster dictionary on your smartphone, and then you touch that little speaker, and your phone will talk to you, and you just practice. Say that over and over and over. People, temple, pull. So you got to, it's an unusual sound. I don't suppose there's any Vietnamese sound like it. Pull, pull. You got to stretch your lips back. Pull, pull,
Pull.
pull. Yeah, pull.
Pull.
Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I think that's a good place to stop at the end of this chapter. Okay, I'm just going to write here, April 20th, 22, 5 o'clock class. Okay, now, I'm going to go back here, and we'll go over these words. We started, let's see now, we started back about 29. So you all turn your mics off and just pretend you're saying these words after me. Yeah, here we are. Okay. So I'll say the word twice, and then you can say the word after I say it as if you're talking to me, okay? But have your mic turned off. Fig. Fig.
Pig.
Other.
Other. Other.
Not other, but other.
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 Mother.
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 They. They. There's the vowels A, E, I, O, U. So that's the long vowels.
Mhm.
That's how you say them when you repeat the alphabet. But these 5 letters have 2 sounds. Most of the other letters in the English alphabet only have 1 sound. But these 5 letters have 2 sounds.
Mhm.
So A, E, I, O, U, U. Okay. Sprout. Sprout.
Sprout.
So
Sprout.
bean sprouts are very healthy.
Sprout.
Leaves.
Leaves.
Leaves. Yourselves. Yourselves. And then yourself.
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 Is. Notice how that S is like a Z. Is. Is.
I-
Near. Near.
Near.
These.
These.
These. So that last letter is like a Z. Z. Z.
Z.
And when you say Z, you kind of put your teeth together. Z. Z.
Z.
These.
These.
Truth.
True.
Truth.
True.
Things. Things. Now, there's 3 words. Things and think and thank.
Think.
Those 3 words you have to aspirate, or in other words, you have to breathe out while you're saying the word. So when you say the word think, you got to put your tongue out, past your lips, and then you got to, maybe the way to practice it best would be to take a breath, breathe in before you say the word. Think, think,
Think.
and then thank,
Thank.
thank. And not only breathe out, but sort of blow air out. Thank. Okay? Word.
Word. Word.
Oh yeah, one of my students has trouble with saying a B instead of a P. So it's pass,
Pass.
not bass. Pass.
Pass.
Generation. Generation.
Generation.
That is a group of people Jesus meant the Jewish people or the Jewish race. Guard,
Guard.
word,
Word.
word. Hearts,
Hearts. Hearts.
weighed,
Hearts.
weighed.
Weighed.
Morris weighs 110 kg. So that's why I got on one of those talking scales. After I got on, the scale spoke up and said, one person at a time, please. Not two people, just one.
Mhm.
Drunkenness, drunkenness.
Drunkenness.
Down, down. Then you say, I am going downtown. Okay?
I am going down.
Live is a verb.
Live.
Life is a noun.
Life.
Time.
Time.
Now there, that word you have to open up your mouth.
Time. Time.
So I have only one life to live.
Mm-hmm.
So life is a noun. Live is a verb. So don't waste it. I don't want to waste it.
Don't
And
waste
I'm
it.
79 years old, so most of my life is gone already.
Mhm.
We only have one try. So we don't get a second try with life. We only have one try. Whole.
Whole.
So the W is silent. So it's pronounced exactly the same as a hole in the ground.
Whole. Whole.
Earth. Earth.
Earth.
Alert.
Alert.
Oh, there's the word time again. Time.
Time.
And
Time.
I tell the students to practice saying the word tie. A
Time.
man puts on a tie when he goes to a wedding. Okay? Strength. Strength.
Strength.
Strength.
Strength.
Okay?
Strength.
Courts.
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 Courts. Courts.
So. Olives. Olives.
Olives.
Came.
Came.
Now, quite often, for some reason, the students say come instead of came.
Came.
Okay? Early.
Earthly.
People.
People.
Not people. Not people.
People.
Uh,
People.
wrong. But we understand if you say people,
And the people.
but it's not right. It doesn't sound good. Temple.
Temple.
So Tongue, you practice saying that word pull in front of a mirror,
Temple.
and temple and people. Okay? Any questions? Dungzoi, Hetsoi.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll see you again next Wednesday.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. So if you see fireworks on Monday, you'll know that's a celebration for Lily's birthday. Okay?
Mhm. Happy birthday, early Lily.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.